Okay, you have digital signage screen and you want to utilize it in your business. This is quite clear because of the advantages of digital signs over static ones have long been proven and in 2024 are undeniable. But this is only true if you use it correctly. Otherwise, you're simply throwing your money away. Hi all, I'm Gabriel and you're on the Look Digital Signage channel, where we're talking about everything related to digital screens in one way or another. In today's episode, we will look at the most common mistakes that owners of digital signage displays often make and give some practical tips on how to avoid them. But first, as usual, I would advise you to subscribe to our channel and press the bell to always be aware of the new video releases. Just down here. Excellent, thank you. And now to the point. Surely from time to time you come across digital screens that frankly look deplorable, due to which, of course, they do not perform the tasks assigned to them. I'm talking about this, for example. Or here's another one. And hey, come on, are you kidding me? Please, don't try this at home. Most digital signage fails can be divided into a few obvious categories, like hardware problems, low quality content, and software errors. But first things first, let's start with the hardware. And the most common issue here is bad placement, like here for instance. People will never receive your message on a display located somewhere, I don't know, in the stratosphere. There are also directly opposite cases. Like, do you really want somebody to give a high five to your digital display? In addition, screens with a regular brightness of 250-300 nits have no business in shop windows exposed to direct sunlight. Well, moreover, there is no point in hiding your screen from your audience, even if it's very expensive and you're extremely worried about its safety. Display placement depends on many factors, such as screen type, size, resolution, purpose, etc. So it's quite difficult to give any general recommendations. That's why we would advise you to use common sense in this case. Make sure the visibility of your display is not blocked by anything that is not directly accessible to outsiders, and that the content on it is easy to read from distance appropriate to its size. For example, for a 55-inch screen, this is about 4-5 meters. Another possible problem with the hardware is poor condition. Please note that digital screens from the Stone Age with dead pixels covered with thick layer of dust or dirt do not work for you. Or rather, they work against you. You lose your money, reputation without gaining anything. The advice here is obvious. Screens, like any other hardware, require regular maintenance. So do it yourself or hire professionals. Let's move on to the content. And we have a lot to talk about here. Let's start with the most common problem: bad quality content. This could be a low resolution, an aspect ratio that doesn't match the display's one, inverted, stretched or compressed content item, and so on. The only thing even worse than this is poor design. Too noisy without following basic rules regarding color combinations or font size, with a vague target audience or lack of a call to action. By the way, right now, our team is preparing a learning course on digital signage design, which will soon be available for watching on our channel completely free of charge. So stay tuned. But let's return to our topic. Another common issue is static content. Like, what's the point of putting these on digital displays? How is it different from a traditional paper sign? Digital signage should be dynamic, and this is the idea. Static, dynamic, static, dynamic. This is different. Now, let's go next. Sometimes you can face scenarios where there's too much detail on the screen, so the main message gets lost. Don't overload your screen. Approach this point wisely, as for example, in this case. Well, perhaps to the main thing. Content should be updated regularly. People stop paying attention to the same picture that plays for months, as well as a Christmas promo shown in April is unlikely to increase your revenue. And in this case, a USB stick is not the solution. For this purpose, there is digital signage software that allows you to change content from anywhere in real time. Well, design tips are pretty clear. Consider resolution, aspect ratio, and placement of your display. If you want to save money and do it without a professional designer, use photo video stocks like Unsplash, specialized design services like Canva, or a set of easily editable templates right in your digital signage software. And by the way, in the Look Digital Signage service, they are available completely for free. And again, don't forget to regularly update your messages. Finally, let's move on to the software issues. And there are a number of options here as well. This includes service messages popping up over content, various kinds of software errors, the inability to work offline, update in the background, and so on. The advice here is obvious. Choose a high-end solution. At the selection stage, conduct load testing, preferably on the hardware that will be used in your project. Give this at least a few days. The cutting-edge digital signage solution, at a minimum, should be web and cloud-based. Support different OS platforms, not to limit your choice of devices. Have content creation tools, provide reliable proof of play features, and ensure uninterrupted content playback even when there is no internet connection. Have advanced scheduling tools and allow integration with third-party sources. Of course, Look Digital Signage service offers all of the above and dozens of other useful features. Try it for yourself with the 14-day free trial or book a personal demo to get an in-depth overview of all the key features of our solution. And that's all I have for today. If this video was useful to you, please don't forget to reward us with a like and take care. See you in the next videos. Bye.